most importantly, the person herself or himself must quickly go and get proper help. And in order to get proper help, you will need to convey what is necessary for you to remedy the issue. And this is something which our Prophet ﷺ, even Islam for that matter, say that if there's any form of sickness, tadawaw, seek cure. Now, what that may mean, naturally, usually in a very physical, physiological context of getting cure for your physical ailments, but this, what we're talking about, is a form of ailment which needs to be cured and remedied, and therefore you need to get proper remedy from the trained persons. Now, share what you need to share with the proper persons that you need to, the resource persons, but of course you don't have to go and bring it out to the world for the world to then see your drama going on also. That wouldn't help the situation. It might even worsen the whole situation again.
So many of them are university graduates, many of them are doing well in their own lives, but when they come into a situation of abuse, when they come into a situation where they are being beaten, they just, they don't know how to deal with it, and they don't know how to reach out for help. They don't know that they can actually go and do this. There is an innate feel that they are going against their husbands if they do this. So it's multi-tiered. And I just want to share that, you see, I've seen this happening so many times. There are a few telltale signs, right? There are a few telltale signs. For example, if you have a spouse who uses up all of your money, if you have a spouse who keeps saying that he has no money and he needs to use everything that you have, to me that's a first telltale sign of abuse, because a lot of abusers, they will drown you out and make sure you don't have enough resources to defend yourself. So that's one of the first and easiest things to see. If they finish all of your money, that's one aspect. Second thing is if they cut off all of your support networks, right? If they tell you, no, as a husband, I'm telling you, I don't want you to meet your mother anymore. I don't want you to meet your father anymore. No more meeting of your friends. Don't meet anyone. Actually, you can only sit at home. That's another telltale sign of abuse starting or beginning. I also feel that usually after a relevant period of those two things taking place, then the physical aspect starts. They start beating you. They start hitting you, and then the reason is, why are they hitting you? Because you don't have any more money to give. Why are they hitting you? Because you're so bored and lonely at home that when he comes out, you just want to talk to him, but he thinks you're making noise and he punches you to shut up. So these are the kind of things that I think are telltale signs. So if you see that happening, you must go and get help. And there's so many avenues for help. I mean, within the legal system, of course, the immediate thing is a PPO, personal protection order, where if there is hurt, where there is family violence, you will actually, in fact, be given what is called an expedited order. An expedited order, which it means sometimes legal processes will take some time. So before an actual full final hearing, you can actually be given an immediate expedited order for protection, such that if the perpetrator of such violence even touches you, you can call the police and he will be arrested. Right? Apart from that, there are also things like DEOs, which is a domestic exclusion order. Now, this is an order where you can get the court to make an order to request that the spouse leaves the house so that you can continue having a safe space or a safe environment now.
Victim needs advice and support from family and friends, as they may fear seeking help for many reasons. So each one of us has a role to play in encouraging victims to seek help early. We are not expecting to initiate big changes, but we hope that these small steps will at least open up doors to deeper conversation. Domestic violence is not normal. It's not just a private matter.
By the count of 3, 2, 1.
I think the Sout Ilaahi's campaign is an amazing campaign that is really needed, and I guess it's very timely. It's something that we should have talked about many years ago, but I'm just glad it's out now.
We have to inform all of community that do not be ashamed and do not shy away, so we can have support groups at grassroots level and ways where we can attract those who are oppressed, and at the same time those who are culprits of the perpetrators also.
I believe that domestic violence or domestic abuse or even relationship abuse is very important to talk about precisely because it is a difficult thing to talk about. And when something is extremely difficult, people are going to find excuses and find ways to not talk about it when it is exceptionally important because it affects not just you as a person, but it affects your relationship with other people.
It really requires people around them to provide that support, that moral support, that yes, you can get out of it and you're not alone in this, I will help you throughout. So I think it's not just empowering the abused women or the men, but also the people around them to really stop giving excuses for abusers.